Hey guys, Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming at you live Monday night, July 27th, 2020. We are breaking 2019 Panini Contenders Football Fanatics Blaster Boxes. This is the 10-box break number 1. We haven't done this stuff yet, the Fanatics version. So here we go, 10 boxes. These are kind of reverse ordered, but they've been sitting on the shelf like that, so I grabbed them like that. Count them up, 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom. All cards will be shipping to you. All right, who has who in the break? Arizona Cardinals going to James D. The Atlanta Falcons going to Jason H. Baltimore Ravens going to Jovan S. Buffalo Bills, Jason H. The Carolina Panthers, Jason H. Chicago Bears going to Mike T. Cincinnati Bengals, Jason H. Cleveland Browns going to Jason H. The Dallas Cowboys going to George P. The Denver Broncos going to Ryan Y. Detroit Lions going to RDS. Green Bay Packers, Jason H. The Houston Texans, Jason H. Indianapolis Colts going to Torian T. Jacksonville Jags, Travis S. The Kansas City Chiefs going to Steve H. Looks like you got 1, 2, 3 in a row here. Starting with the Chargers, the Rams, and the Dolphins all belong to Jason H. Jason, thank you for the pickups, buddy. So the last one there was the Dolphins for Jason H. Then we got the Vikings for Joe W. The New England Patriots going to Dewey B. The New Orleans Saints, Jason H. The New York Giants going to Dewey B. New York Jets, Jason H. The Oakland Raiders going to Jordan H. Let's see what else we got. Philadelphia Eagles, Jovan S. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Jason H. The San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks going to Jovan S. Tampa Bay Bucks going to Dejan D. Tennessee Titans going to Dewey B. And the Washington Redskins, final team karma, final team pickup going to Matt K. Here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, I see what you're saying there, Jeremy. Yeah, you have to collect sales tax on behalf of the market. That's interesting. All right, what are we looking at in this stuff, guys? We are looking rookie ticket autos, 8 cards per pack, 11 packs per box. We do have cracked ice parallels in this stuff. 2 blaster exclusive ruby parallels. Okay, here we go. A lot of packs. Let's just do one box at a time, see what we're up against here, and we'll go from there. Here we go. Kid Reporters, I know where they're going. Guys, we have regular Contenders football on the lineup. You can see it right here. Regular Contenders blasters. That's a 2018 version, sitting at 14 spots. So if you guys want to do some 2018 Contenders, we have it. We're looking to fill it tonight. Also have personal boxes, guys. Personal boxes of several different items up there. We have Leaf Mini football helmets, autographed mini football helmets. We got Pro Debut Jumbo Baseball. We have Quick Pitch Baseball, and we have some autographed basketballs. Check out the checklist and who's available in those autographed basketballs. Loaded. All right, here we go. Jay, did you find an appropriate box to ship out those full-size basketballs? I know you were struggling, looking for a proper-sized cardboard box to get those things out. All right, let me get the camera focused in here, guys. There we go. All right, season ticket, Carson Wentz at the top, and all cards will be shipping to you guys. Every card, every time. So just pointing that out for the benefit of our new breakers. Aaron Rodgers winning ticket. Kid Reporters go to the trash bin. Got a legendary Contenders, Patrick Willis, San Francisco. And if I pass something off and you guys want to see it in greater detail, just let me know. I'll gladly pull it out of the stack. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside Rookie of the Year Contenders. Kid Reporter. All right. So this one is a dual team card, and our regulars know this, but for the sake of those that are new, unless it has numbering on it, guys, like numbered 50 or lower, we go off the face value of the card. So this one will be a Steelers card. If it was numbered 50 or lower or had autos on it, we would run it through random.org to determine ownership. But this one goes off the face value, so that is a Steelers card, and that'll be the same thing for any multi-team card that is not a low number, autograph, or relic. MVP Contenders of Stafford. All right, I think they did us dirty, guys. And I say did us dirty because that looks to me like a points card. It sure is. So we got a points card in a blaster product. That's just a blast right to the face, right? 600 points is going to replace something pretty big. So the way we work these points for the benefit of those that are new, we take an inventory, a full inventory of teams which got hits in the break and those which did not get hits. We then take only the hitless teams, put them in a list, and random up that list to determine who gets the points card. Yeah, 600 points. Pretty sizable points card, too. First bit of color, Rookie of the Year Contenders, Andy Isabella. And that's a red. So Isabella with some color there. They did us dirty on box number 1. Hopefully that's going to be the only one we see. Basketballs are down to 1. Excellent. MVP Contenders of Baker. Here's another one. This is Raiders times 2, though, so no different teams happening there. Just Raiders on both. Terry McLaurin, Rookie of the Year Contenders, and last little bit. Winning ticket, a little color on this one, red. Big Ben, Steelers. Okay. That does it for box number 1. Jeremy putting these right in an envelope for you as we speak. All right, let's keep going. Let's get 2 busted open at one shot here, yeah? Let's do it. Let's find some cracked ice in here. Come on. There we go. And that box is empty. So what makes these Fanatics? Like, what's the difference between the regular Contenders and the Fanatics version? Because the funny thing is they don't say it right on the box, but they are, in fact, the Fanatics boxes. Or is that just what the blasters of the 2019 Contenders are called? Guys, do me a favor. Oh, we're at 10. We got 10 thumbs ups on the video. Guys, keep those thumbs ups coming. Also, keep the subscriptions coming. Guys, just hit subscribe. It costs $0. Just always trying to build up our subscriber base. We don't harp on it enough. We should harp on it more. We've kind of stalled out at like the high, like 1800s or something like that. Let's get that over 2,000 by, I don't know, what's today, July 27th? Within a month, I think we can get that guy up to 2,000. Maybe higher than that, maybe 2,100, 2,200. All right, there's one box. Guys, I know the big teams stall out a product like Absolute Hobby up there, Absolute Memorabilia, but keep in mind, it is the hobby version, and the big teams get rewarded handsomely if they hit. So if you're thinking about it, you got it in your budget to do it, snag up those teams. Let's get that one filled up. 4 spots left in Absolute break number 1. Go Big rebate is always in effect when you spend over $100. So you'll always have that on your side, a little 5% insurance policy. All right, here come the next 2 boxes. Holy cow, guys. I say holy cow because they did us dirty again. I don't want to reveal the code, but that's the second box and the second points card. 150 points, so same as the last box. They did us dirty with some points. So 2 points cards so far in the mix. Let's see what else we got here. Gary Jennings Jr. with the red Rookie of the Year Contenders. Panini, Panini, Panini. MVP. Sammy Darnold. A lot of upside down action happening here. Kansas City on both sides, Hardman Jr. and Thornhill. Round numbers. Eli Manning season ticket. Got a Peyton Manning winning ticket red. Guys, I'm going to flip them right side up if they've got color, because the upside down game is happening too much here. As soon as I flip them up, 2 cards later, they go the other way. So, got a Tom Brady MVP Contenders. Colts on both sides there, round numbers. Hakeem, Rookie of the Year Contenders. Winston. All right, that's box number 2, guys. Box number 2 in the books. 2 boxes, 2 points cards thus far. Box number 3. I'm cheating. I'm looking at the side profile to see if I spot any points cards again. They have me feeling gun shy here. Legendary Contenders of Davis. I see some color coming up here. Green Bay with the round numbers. Gary and Savage Jr. All right, chugging along here. Box number 3. Green Bay round numbers. So here's my question. What are those points cards replacing in a blaster product like this? Got a Matt Ryan Falcons, red, MVP Contenders. A cracked ice or something? What are they actually replacing? Because there's no auto guarantees. Unless they would have technically been 2 autograph boxes, you know, randomly peppered within. All right, here we go. Next 2 boxes. One lone pack hanging out in there. The Ruby Blaster exclusives, the red. That makes sense. The reds are the Ruby Blasters. Yeah, just looking at the 2 Ruby Blaster exclusive parallels. So, yep, that's exactly right, I believe, Sterling. I've been putting all the rubies in a stack anyway, so... Get some cracked ice up in here, fellas. Let's get some cracked ice. What's the humidity like in your area, Travis? High humidity, I imagine, in Washington State, right? So 100 degrees and high humidity, that does not equate to a good combo. I would be dying. Back in Pennsylvania, the humidity is like 80+% all the time in the summer. So 85 degrees, 0% humidity? You guys don't get much humidity up your way? I thought you would. I don't mind it here in Vegas. Once it gets to 100+ degrees, when it gets to like 117, that's like obnoxious. You can burn your hands off just touching things. But the 0 humidity makes it somewhat bearable. Oh, that's interesting. I would have thought, considering it's, some areas are near the water. Of course, not all, but fall, you guys get it? Well, that is a positive. Guys, are we going to break more? Absolute, super, super close. Here we go, next 2. Next 2. Winning ticket of Ray Lewis. Tim Brown, Legendary Contenders. And here's a ruby. Okay, so I was calling them red the whole time. Sterling pointed out these are the rubies. Thanks a bunch, Sterling. We got a Raiders ruby right there, times 2. 2 per box. And here's a second one. MVP Contenders. Baker Mayfield with the ruby. Very nice. Browns going to Jason H. Jason. 90% humidity in Omaha. I believe it. That's how it was back in PA. PA was just, you're walking through a wall of water. You walk out of the house from air conditioning, instantly just the sweat starts pouring off you. Exactly, Jeremy. You are exactly correct. That is a real problem back in Pennsylvania and places like, it is here too, but. Legendary Contenders, Bo Jackson. All right, one more box down. Let's keep rolling. It's a dry one. It is. Round numbers, Jacksonville Jags. Rookie of the Year Contenders, Gil Harry. Tom Brady winning ticket. I see Ruby action coming up here. How about some Giants Ruby action? Dexter Lawrence and DeAndre Baker. Round numbers, Ruby time. New York belongs to who? New York is Dewey B. Dewey B. Roller coasters back in the day in Vegas in like August, probably like the New York roller coaster, maybe something like that. I've got on that one many years ago. I would not go near those rides at the top of the stratosphere. No way, no how. Rams, round numbers. Yes, it's like a warm, it's like hot, like hair dryer breeze coming at your face. Got a legendary Contenders, Champ Bailey. All right, another Ruby right here. What do we got? Pittsburgh Steelers, Big Ben, MVP Contenders, Ruby time. Pittsburgh belongs to Jason H. All right, guys, that's another box. We got 5 boxes left, which means we are at the halfway mark. Halfway. Two more coming. There's one. And a second box. We'll call 911, Travis. We'll call 911. You need a personal cooling system. Kathy, my fiance, has this. Her friend lived in the Bahamas for several years. Her husband works in the hospitality industry and works for like a big hotel that was in the Bahamas. And they lived in the Bahamas, so she'd go out there a couple times a year. And she has one of these, like at the bottom of the cell phone, it attaches into the charger port and pulls off of the battery, and it's a fan. So your cell phone becomes the battery, and it powers this little fan that you just walk around with. It's ridiculous looking, but it's pretty fun. You need one of those. All right, there's one. R.I.P. Travis. Oh, goodness. I blame Conseco for the heat. He somehow has a hand in it all. All right, here we go. Next 2 boxes. Let's find cracked ice in here, guys. Let's find some pretty high profile. It looks like I might see cracked ice. Am I wrong? Am I right? Let's see. Rookie of the Year Contenders, Marquise Brown. Got a round numbers for the Colts. All right, here's our first one. Kansas City Chiefs with the Hardman Jr. and Thornhill. Ruby, round numbers. Kansas City belongs to Steve H. Nick Foles winning ticket. Chiefs, one more time, round numbers. All right. I believe, yeah, here it comes. MVP contenders. I was going to say, I believe we're due 2 rubies in each box. Here's the second one. Aaron Rodgers, MVP contenders, ruby for Green Bay. Green Bay is Jason H. Then the regular version of it behind it, the non-ruby. All right, that's one box. All right, all right. Round numbers for the Eagles. Lamar. Winning ticket of Russell Wilson. Rookie of the Year contenders, Hardman Jr. MVP contenders, Carson Wentz. All right, here we go. Rookie of the Year contenders, Dwayne Haskins for the Redskins, which was one of, actually, was it the final team pickup? I think it was. A ruby. Haskins, Rookie of the Year contenders. And here's our second one, Ezekiel Elliott, MVP contenders, Dallas Cowboys. Dallas going to George P. George P. Zeke Elliott, ruby. MVP contenders. All right, 3 boxes remaining. I'm going to bust open all 3 together so we can see it all. Instead of doing 2 in 1, we'll do 3 in 1 shot. Here we go, guys. Final 3 boxes. So autographs do exist. They're just not guaranteed in the blaster product. So hopefully we will see at least one within the last 3. Maybe see some cracked ice up in here too. Empty box. Second empty box. Jay, what site was that on before that you had that that hit? And there's the third. Bet America. What's going on, Tommy? Museum checklist is out. Excellent. Museum checklist is out, guys. Wednesday release. Check it out. Jump into the baseball category, or if you're on the website, you can always use the search feature. Search the word museum. You'll come across the 3 breaks we are filling up on museum. We didn't get a ton of it. which is the name of the game this year. Not getting a ton of product, but we do have some of it up there. You'll see 3 breaks filling up. All right, there's one. Second one. Holy cow, are you serious? Handpay J is on fire. Just hit another 1,200. What the heck? Wow, amazing. I hear your message over on Google Hangouts. Let's see. There it is. That's crazy, Jay. That's crazy. Wow. Whew. Exactly. Time for some more Sapphire. All right. Here comes the third and the last box out of this break. Guys, let's get that absolute filled up. I know there's a couple big teams in there, but holy man, if those teams hit like they're supposed to or can, rewarded. Big time. George, what's happening, buddy? This is Contenders Football Fanatics Blaster Boxes number 1. So, I'm looking down the list. I do show, George, that you have the Cowboys in this one. So we have regular 2018 Contenders up there, which you could see right there, and then we have the 2019 Fanatics. That's this one right now. And you are in this one for the Cowboys. Final 3 boxes breaking right now, George. And anybody else that's chiming in a little bit later. Guys, we have a lot of stuff on the lineup, and we're looking to keep the break session going. Absolute Hobby up there. 4 spots left. Breaking it tonight if we could fill it. Big teams left in the mix. Big reward to be had if you pick up those teams. All right, final 3 boxes. Here comes the last pack. There we go. Starting right here. Let's see if we could find an elusive auto. Think you're in 5 Qs. This one saw the email. You got it, George. Sounds good, buddy. Thank you as always. All right, here goes. Looking for the rubies. We're looking for some cracked ice. We're looking for an auto. Troy Aikman, Legendary Contenders. MVP Contenders of JJ. Cardinals with the round numbers. All right, here we go. First Ruby. Seattle Seahawks ×2. Blair and DK Metcalf. So Seahawks getting it. That's going to Jovan S. Jovan S. owns the Seattle spot. Legendary Contenders, Bruce Smith. All right, we should find one more ruby in here. I see it. I see the ruby coming up. Here it is. Philadelphia getting it. Carson Wentz, MVP Contenders ruby. Philadelphia going to Jovan. So Jovan got both. Both of them. MVP Contenders coming your way. All right, that's 1 box out of 3. That was touch and go. Oh, that's great. You got to wait until the sun goes down, Travis. Just get a little bit of a cooler temperature. So Kathy thinks I'm nuts. I need the air conditioning set at all times, like 68, 69 degrees max. She thinks it's like a meat locker. I think it's wonderful. Granted, the air conditioning bill in the summer months goes up to, or the electric bill in the summer months goes up to like $250 plus. Round numbers for the Cardinals. But that's not terrible considering it's a whole house, but Peyton Manning winning ticket. Kid Reporter back-to-back. Okay, why not? Matthew Stafford season ticket. Got to round numbers for the Bills. MVP contenders, Von Miller. Nick Bosa. All right, here it is. Rookie of the Year contenders, Baltimore Ravens, Justice Hill. That is one of the rubies. Ravens going to Jovan S. Jovan, that's 3 in a row for you, bud. Congrats, Justice Hill, Rookie of the Year contenders, Ruby. That makes sense. Big teams are gone in absolute. Fantastic, guys. The big teams got picked up in absolute. We'll switch it over to Jason if we can get that one filled up, like right before we get this one all the way through. I've got to do an inventory and figure out who's going to be the recipient on these guys. So in this product, the rubies are going to be the hits. All right, how about a Patty Mahomes here? Patrick Mahomes, ruby for Kansas City. I was about to say red again. MVP contenders, Kansas City. Going to Steve H. Greg F., thank you, sir, picking up those big teams in the absolute memorabilia. All right, guys, 1 minute. Let me offload these cards. We're going to look at the last box. One sec. All right, Kid Reporters, report to the trash. Round number is Jacksonville Jags. So where does it leave us, guys? How many spots are left in the absolute then? Just 2 spots. Unless that's still updating. That actually might still be updating. 2 spots right this second. Got a Tom Brady winning ticket. Wizards' last big team. Let's find an auto in this last box. Or some cracked dice, or maybe an autoed cracked dice. Here's one of the rubies. Rookie of the Year contenders for the Giants, Darius Slayton. New York Giants going to Dewey. Dewey gets it. Round numbers for the Rams. All right, last little bit. We're due one more ruby. I see it. I see it. How about a Bo Jackson? That's interesting. Bo Jackson is the ruby. Legendary contenders for the Raiders going to Jordan H. Bo Jackson ruby coming your way. Legendary contenders. Cardinals, Redskins, round numbers. It's not a ruby version. It's not a numbered or an autoed version. So it will be a Cardinals card. And then we got a Saquon season ticket. Russell Wilson, and Kid Reporter, last card in the whole thing. Guys, thanks again for getting it filled. I'll do an inventory of these. The Ruby cards are basically the hits in this product. I'll figure out which teams get them, and with that, I will set up the random for those 2 points cards which showed up in the first 2 boxes, and those will be divvied out as a hit, and I'll do that in a separate video outside of this one. So thanks again, folks. Appreciate it. These will be shipped out to you in the next shipping batch.